Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Second Page, where I take you off the first page of internet searches and introduce you to amazing small businesses on the second page. My name is Irena, and today I have Vicky from Glide Accounting in Western Australia. She's in Western Australia, but she operates online and has clients from all of Australia. So thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. So I understand you're a chartered accountant, and to be honest with you, I actually don't know the difference between a bookkeeper, an accountant, and a chartered accountant. Maybe you can start off with just telling us a bit about that.
For sure. So if I have to break that down, bookkeeper usually looks after the bookkeeping, the data entry, the day-to-day transactions of a business, and that actually allows us as an accountant or chartered accountant to actually process the information. So they work on the actual data entry, the actual transactions in the business, so it might be on a software, it might be manual. So that's what a bookkeeper generally does. They also obviously sometimes do BASs and payroll and all the rest of the stuff. Everyone's an accountant, and to be a chartered accountant or to be a CPA, it's a professional body that you join. So you do a couple of exams. So for instance, I'm a chartered accountant, and I did about 5 or 6 different papers after uni while I was working. And once I finished to pass all of those, I got, invited to be a member. And with that, I get the title of chartered accountants. So there's CPAs as well. I think there's a couple of new other ones as well, but usually the common ones are CAs and CPAs. So it's a professional body that you join, and you've got to do all these other exams with it.
Makes sense. Thank you. I understand you came from working in the public sector, and then you switched and transitioned into your own small business. So tell me, where did that decision come from?
I guess I've always been a little bit of an overachiever, a bit driven, and kind of like it my way in a way. So I was looking at it after working in the industry for a very long time. I was just like, can I do this my way and, work with the clients that I want to work with and do all of that? And it kind of was in the back of my mind. And then one day I just decided, you know what, I'm just going to do it. And so I quit my full-time job, kind of chat myself a little bit, and then was like, cool, let's do this. Let's see how it goes. And it's a couple of years later, and I don't regret it.
And here we are, exactly. So take me through an average day of a chartered accountant.
Oh, let's see. Lots of emails.
Wow.
Lots of meetings, and then more emails. Sometimes I wonder when I actually do the work, because between emails, meetings, it takes up a huge part of your day. I feel like most days it's always solving issues, like we're always putting out fires. So that's something that is big in the business, and I ensure that I'm available for clients to manage that as well. And then obviously there's the work part of it. So I structure my week differently. So a majority of the week is actually, like I said, meetings, emails, problem solving, and then a couple of days a week, I actually just sit there and get the work done. So yeah, lots of that. If you think about yourself running a business, you've got lots of little issues there that you're managing in a day. I am that advisor for a lot of small business owners. So there could be a lot of questions in a day that we are helping clients get through.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The number crunching has to happen at some point, though, doesn't it?
Some point. That's true.
So I've been actually connected with you for a little while now. You were one of my first members, so thank you. And I actually have watched you grow. Tell me, how do you get that? What do you do to scale it, and how do you handle the growth?
Lots of hard work. It's like, it doesn't feel quick at all for me. It's felt like slow and long, but it's lots and lots of hours, lots of hard work, lots of reanalyzing the strategies in the business, marketing strategy, the way we communicate with clients, systems and processes in the business. So it's a constant learning curve. I think the way I relate to my clients the best is because I'm actually in the same boat as a lot of my small business clients. I'm doing the same thing as them. I've got the marketing challenges. I've got all of those challenges. So in terms of growth, I think how I've handled it is I've outsourced where I can. So I realized that, some things I'm not the best person to do. So I've outsourced it. I've hired a team. So I've gone from pretty much just me, and now there's 3 of us. So we've grown. I've understood, obviously, where I'm best suited in business as well. So yeah, it's been long. pretend it just happened overnight. Long hours, lots of dedications, lots of consistencies as well. I think that's the biggest thing, just being consistent with what we do.
Oh, love it. Consistency is absolutely the key. So where do you see yourself going from here now that you've reached that stage where you've got 3 employees, you're outsourcing? What's the future plan?
What is the future plan? So I want to try and grow this a little bit more. I think there's capacity there to grow it a bit more. I'm also looking at ways we can work better with clients, for clients, I guess I should say. So efficiency, consistency, our systems and processes, just making things simple is a big part of what I spent, like a big thing that I spent time in the business actually trying to analyze how I can do it better. So that is something that we look at and continue to look at. Other than that, I've also, I have written 1 or 2 courses, and I'm probably going to write a 3rd one. So that's something that will come out hopefully next year. So that's something that we're looking at. I probably will have to grow the team just a little bit more. I'd like to step away a little bit from the actual day-to-day tasks of accounting and actually just concentrate more on growing the client relationships.
I can't wait to see it. Can't wait. Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing all your day-to-day runnings with us. It's been really insightful. I've actually learned something today, which is great. And I have letting our viewers know that you are offering, you have a offer on our website, which I will attach obviously all the links and information and all that below, but it is 10% of your Savvy Startup session, which sounds pretty cool. Tell us about your Savvy Startup.
So Savvy Startup Session is something I actually wrote a year or 2 ago, and it was the first thing I wrote where I was like, all right, what are the problems that a small business owner or someone thinking of starting a business would have? And actually walk through that process with them, check all the setup. If they haven't got some stuff set up, help them set that up. Talk to them about, hey, which structure would be best for your business? Do you need to be in a company? Can you be a sole trader? Talk to them about all those things that accountants understand, GST, profit margins, profit and loss reports, how to register for GST, how to price your products, how to save for tax. That's a big one, right? People get really scared about the tax bill. Yeah. And what's the other one? How do they pay themselves? That's a big one as well. Clients just go, I don't know how to pay myself. So I work through all of that with clients, help them understand the budgets and stuff, everything that people tend to like not love about running a business. We put those processes in place. It's a little under 2-hour session with me. I know that clients walk away feeling like at least they know what they need to know about running a business. And yeah, so that's kind of what we do. Second part of that second course is what I'm going to spend probably December and Jan writing. So that'll be ready for next year. But I think any business owner who's thinking of starting without advice, or in that stage where they're going to take off, will definitely benefit from the Savvy Startup Session.
Love it. I'm super excited actually knowing a little bit about it, and we're going to share that at a later date. But thank you so much for your time today. Really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, and goodbye.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thanks.
Bye.